Q&A.
Welcome back to the 8123 podcast.
This is the third one, right?
Yeah,
this is the third episode.
Yeah.
Today's Wednesday.
This is
for you.
This is Wednesday
Not
for
for me.
This is we're going to try doing a Q&A episode, which maybe we will do fairly often. So thank you to everyone that submitted questions, and at the end of the episode you can get the number to where you can call in and
I'll give
submit
it to you
your
right
questions.
now too.
All right.
401-267-8123.
Call
that
in.
is the number.
It'll also be posted somewhere. So yeah.
We need you guys to ask us the juicy questions, man. We've been getting pretty in depth with our homies so far.
Yeah,
we got Halva and we got Steven.
Yeah.
And I think we brought some stuff out of it. Hopefully it's even more like a conversation, not like us forcing questions. But
yeah, we've been hanging out. We just got done setting up drums at the studio.
Yeah, my brain hurts, dude. Drums are
all
the
day.
worst. They are the worst part of the studio. It just, and I had to play them all day.
Yeah,
you didn't even play them. I mean, you did for like not even a quarter of the time I did. So I'm just sitting here and I know like 4 beats that I just kept playing, and then I would just keep going faster and faster, and then I look at Pat and he was like, "Don't stop." And then I would go back to my beat, and it was just a repeating thing. So my head is busting right now.
Then we got good. We got burritos and we got Mexican food.
It was good.
Lunch. It was good. The salsa was a little hot for my taste.
I liked it.
A little spicy.
Yeah. Well, that's all right.
I'm kind of a wimp.
My burrito fell apart though. It was like too much liquidy stuff.
Yeah.
It was just like, but it was really good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Well,
We're gonna get into it. Here are questions from you guys. Later.
Hi guys, my name's Alex from Orlando, and my question was, what was, I guess, the process of making the free-for-all tour? Because I feel like having a free tour is probably such a lot of work, but you guys made it happen, and I just wanted to know what went into all that and whatnot. Okay, bye.
Hey, Alex.
Thanks
for your question.
It's a nice question.
Yeah, a lot went into it.
It was a long process. It was actually
complicated.
Years of trying to make it work and to see if it was even possible.
Yeah, we had the idea probably in like 2010, and we were trying to do it, and we just couldn't figure out the logistics of it. So then finally we Tim, our manager, did almost all of the work, but reaching out to malls and venues and places that would give us the location for free, and that was the gist of it. And we we didn't get paid, so it was we were playing for free and covering all our expenses with people buying T-shirts, but yeah, it was definitely hard, but I think just like the persistence of emailing enough people and trying to tell them that, hey, we're going to have a bunch of people come to your mall or come to your venue. And, it was actually like surprising how many people just wanted to do it kind of just to be a part of it because they thought the idea was cool. Like some of these the venues that let us do it, and like they just thought it was a cool thing to be a part of. So
also we had a couple people that helped us.
Yeah.
Michael, yeah. Michael from Dallas. He rented out a couple House of Blueses for us.
Yeah, and our friend Steve Cossack in Minneapolis as well. Yeah.
Michael wanted us to play a song though.
Yeah.
He wanted to play a song with us.
And we did.
Yeah, we played a Black Crow song that we'd never heard before.
Yeah.
And he sang with us, and we're like, all right, cool.
But yeah, I mean, it was just like a cool experiment, and something that like, we had fans that have been, been to 150 of our shows, and like, that's expensive. So our thought was like, well, let's pay these people back by doing a whole tour that's free. So
yeah. And
so.
And it happened.
And it happened.
And now it's not.
Yeah.
Right now. Cool. Well, thanks for the question.
Thank you.
Hey guys, my name's Chelsea Rose. Been a fan for a long time. Wanted to ask your thoughts on physical music, like discs and vinyls. Do you consider those more of a collector's item at this point, given the streaming culture we have now? Or do you still take some value out of actually listening to music from a physical item? Thanks again. Have a good day.
Hey, Chelsea. Thanks for the question. Yeah, to me, physical music and vinyl, I mean, I don't have a record player. I know, Garrett, you do. And
I do.
You listen to
I
vinyl
appreciate
a lot.
vinyl.
Yeah.
I'm not going and buying CDs. I used to. I mean, as everyone
Same,
did.
yeah.
But, I mean, not even that long ago, because my car didn't have a thing to plug into a phone, like they all do now.
Yeah.
So I'd have all these fucking CDs all over the place, and they'd be, like, the case would be all broken and all scratched and stuff. But yeah, vinyl's a big deal for me now. I mean, it has been for 6 years or something. My brother took my parents' old turntable, and he started buying up records, and at first it was like it was like looking at it, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. It's a big version of the thing I like, and it's not on a screen, and like you could feel it and you can look at it. Like, 'cause I missed like once everything started going really digital, like looking at the credits and like seeing who played on it, or like the thank yous from the bands, or like I don't know. I always thought that was really cool, and being able to hold it. But then as I used to sit and actually listen, you'd realize that it sounded different, and that it had a different warm feeling to it. And I know it sounds all hippie and whatever, but I don't know. There is a difference in at least I can tell.
And I think for our band, like what one of my favorite things that we do is like putting out these unique items, like the books that we've put out and the DVDs and the albums that come with deluxe things and extra pages and handwritten lyrics and pictures and posters and all that kind of stuff. To me is some of my favorite stuff, because it's exciting to read and dive deep and see more artwork and everything for the band. And I think it allows, in a culture where people just, your next favorite band is just, you just have to hit next on Spotify and they're there.
Yeah.
I think it makes people have more of a connection with what you're doing, and we take a lot of time and care into those items that we make, and hopefully it helps people connect to the albums more.
Yeah, sitting down and actually physically having to do something, I think, makes you feel a little more part of it. Even if it's a photo book or whatever, it's like you can scroll through your phone and like, I like that, like click.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, something about like just thinking in your brain and like touching it,
and we can make it look really cool and like,
and it looks like you read books.
Yeah. Makes you seem really smart.
Oh yeah, nothing like a little weird photo book to make yourself look smart.
That's it.
Well, cool. Well, yeah, thanks.
Hey, this is Maddie from Arizona, and I just wanted to know if there's any, like, book, TV show, movie, or, like, person, song, anything that really, like, changed your outlook on life and, like, how you operate as a person. So, yeah, thanks for doing this, you guys. This is pretty awesome. Can't wait to listen to next week's.
Hey, Maddie.
Thanks
for the question. There's a book called The Obstacle is the Way that's like kind of like a philosophy book, which seems like a little like even to me like not like something I would be all that interested in, but I read it kind of I was going through like a hard time, and felt like I just like, so I was like open to reading things and open to like doing anything that might help me like feel a little bit better, even like in a temporary way. And so I read that book, and that was really the first book that that got me into now like being interested in books. So which has changed my life in a lot of ways, and just helped me like stay inspired to think of ideas and to work on things. So that book really changed my outlook on life and dealing with hard times, and I've gifted it to a bunch of people, and I don't know. Yeah, for me, I think it just I read it at the right time, and it connected to me in like a way that changed a lot of things, and hopefully I'm continuing to grow because of it. So yeah.
I remember watching. Lots of people and music or whatever have changed my outlook, but watching the "I'm Trying to Break Your Heart" documentary from Wilco. I remember watching it like during the time of the Pioneer, like a little bit before, and it kind of felt like exactly what we were going through.
Yeah, it's like we watched it and then that happened to us.
Yeah, and I remember watching that. I was like, oh, like you could still be a band after all this crazy stuff. Like,
basically it like Wilco goes through what we went through on Pioneer, where they made this ambitious album they were really proud of. And gave it to their record label, and they didn't want it, and they didn't want to put it out. So they fought to get off, and then they put the record out, and it ended up being like their most successful album.
So yeah,
and that's kind of what happened to us. And I remember watching it in the house while we were writing Pioneer.
Yeah.
And little did we know that was
foreshadowing. Like, this is about to happen to you. But like I remember like just like watching that documentary a few times. As everything was happening, be like, oh, it will be fine. We're good.
Yeah.
Just keep down the path. So
yeah, and it was interesting to like have that perspective, and I think that really helped us like not care so much, because that's happened to other bands that we know, those same kind of things, and a lot of them have just like the band has ended because of that.
Yeah.
And so I'm very thankful that we had them to use as like a guideline to keep going, because it's I don't know why people would just quit in that scenario.
I mean, I understand. I mean, it can be very really difficult,
challenging. Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
I guess when you make a record that you just know that you want people to hear, you'll just fight till that happens.
And that we did.
Yeah, and
thanks Jeff Tweedy and Wilco.
Yeah, so. Watch that documentary and read that book.
It's all in black and white too, so you feel like it's all arty.
Yeah. All right, next question. Thank you.
Hi, this is Meg from New York, and I'm just calling because I just listened to the first ever podcast, and it was the coolest thing ever. It was so interesting to hear everybody from different bands talk and give everything back and feedback and that kind of thing, and it just kind of made me think, how do you guys keep coming up with just new and creative things like this? Like, I feel this is very different, and cool, and kind of how did it come about, I guess? And also thank you for putting it together. Like, this is awesome. Thanks so much. Love you guys. Bye.
Well, thanks for liking this.
Yeah, we are glad that you enjoy hearing our voices over the microphone.
Yeah. We've talked about doing. I guess we've tried this a few times with the phone line, and John did something kind of similar. But I don't know. We're both big fans of podcasts. We listen to quite a few.
Yeah.
You listen to more like music based ones, but you also listen, like you got me into podcasts.
Yeah.
Mark Maron's a huge influence, I think, on at least this side of it, and as a human.
Yeah. It's Yeah, it's one of those things. I think we were like afraid to do it for a long time because it's very intimidating to like get on a microphone and talk and then put that out there in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we like overthought it for a long time, which I think this has kind of taught me at least to just be less afraid to take the risks in life and just try it, because you can, it's so easy to sit and overthink these types of things, to overthink songs you're working on, or overthink ideas that you have in projects and stuff, and to think that like everything has to be perfect before you put it out. And I think that ends up just halting the creative process.
Can't live in fear, man.
Yeah. So like we just decided to go for it and do it,
We got lucky because we like right when we started doing this, we moved into the studio. Yeah. So it's like we have a place to go, and we can
hang out and do it. Yeah.
We can meet up with some people, can come here and we can talk to them, and we've done a few of them so far, and they're gotten better and better.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that like to use this as like an example of like learning to live life less in fear, because like I mean really, like for me especially, I feel like I'm very intimidated by this idea of like getting on a microphone and talking, like it's not like one of my strengths. So
and I think it helps that we're both doing it. If it was just me sitting here trying to talk, this would suck. This would suck bad. So it's like I think having a couple of us do it I think makes it better, and I'm glad you're enjoying it, and we're gonna keep on doing it.
Yeah. So
it's fun for us.
don't be afraid to try shit. Just go for it. Just if you have something you want to put out there, just put it out. And like even if it sucks, like I hope that we look back at these early episodes in like a year and realize how bad they suck, because we've gotten so much better at it.
Yeah.
But if
we're doing
we would have waited a year, we would have never done it.
Yep.
So we're just doing it.
Do it, man.
Do it.
Hey guys, my name's Carly. My question, actually I have two questions for you. The first one is, would you ever consider playing You'll Never Know live? And then my second one is, you guys said you're going to be recording B-sides, so would you ever consider doing a B-sides tour? Thanks. Bye guys.
You'll Never Know.
What is that one? Is that the electronic song?
Yeah.
I like that song.
Yeah, same.
I think it would be. We'd have to completely read.
Yeah, we'd have to play it very differently.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, we had talked about playing it. Like I think we tried a version of it for the acoustic tour.
Did we?
Yeah, but I don't think we could get it right.
We could maybe do it now.
Yeah.
I got a new keyboard, so
yeah.
Who knows?
There you go. The possibilities are endless.
They are. With one keyboard, you can change anything.
The world has changed.
Yeah. And then a B-sides tour?
Yeah.
We've kind of talked about that.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool. I mean, maybe like B-sides is like, well, I guess kind of B-sides, but yeah, just kind of like rare songs, like songs that we don't usually play, and songs that are weirder, and songs that we just don't play. I think that would be cool. Yeah. It's it's so hard making a set list. It's
it's one
of those things. We have like we have so many records, and I think that we're luckier than a lot of bands that there's not that many songs that we have to play that we put like in the set. And even like some of the ones that people might consider ones that we have to play, we just don't do it. And
like, how much do we piss off people when we stop playing In Your Arms?
I don't think anyone. I don't think that many people are mad. I mean, I think probably there's a couple people at the end of the night like, that would have been cool if they played that. But I think for the most part, no.
That's the thing about not having a smash hit.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You can play whatever, and hopefully people know at least some of it.
Yeah. Which feels really good, and I think in the future we need to continue to like evolve, changing up, and there's songs that like, song like Misery, I was just thinking of, like, that's a song that really like went over well live, and I had always had fun playing it, and we haven't played that in years.
Yeah, we should probably play that one.
Yeah. But there's lots. I mean, like, don't give up on us.
I like playing that song a lot, and I always have.
And we don't play it.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, and like those are like some like ones that are like pretty obvious, and then there's tons of other ones that.
Yeah.
So we're talking about
on this next tour.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh shit. whatever.
No,
we are
it's
gonna
fine.
tour.
We're gonna tour. It's just a matter of like when. Yeah. Yeah. The next time we do a tour, we're talking about maybe like trying to change up the set list every night. At least a chunk of it.
We tried that once and it went bad. Well, it didn't seem like it was going bad for us, but then our old sound guy Gary and Tim, our manager, said that we sounded awful. So we stopped doing that. So, but we'll. I think we're better now. I think we can. I think we can achieve our goal.
Yeah. So it's something that like just try to like continue to evolve and make every show a different experience, and you're never gonna like please anybody anyway. So this way, the chances of pleasing people maybe are higher, and
if you're
keeping it like a good time for us like every night, so it doesn't feel like we're just putting on the same show every night.
Yeah, and if you're one of the people that go to a few shows, it could be a little more interesting for you.
Yeah.
Especially if it falls apart.
Yeah.
That would be scary.
So, we'll do that. And we've done like the voting thing was kind of fun. We did on tour, and maybe there's a way to like bring all that together to do it every night, doing something different. So,
well.
So to answer your question, B-sides tour, that could be cool. And we just talked about stuff that really didn't have to do with that, but kind of.
Well, tangents, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for the question. Yeah.
Later.
Hi, Garrett. Hi, Pat. My name is Emily. First, I just wanted to say how amazing you guys were when you played in Buffalo back in November. It was my first time seeing you live, and I can't wait for you guys to come back soon. But my question for you is, out of all the records you've done, which one was the most memorable and why? Thanks, guys. Bye.
Emily.
I liked that Buffalo show too.
Yeah, that was
my favorite
awesome.
on the tour.
Yeah. That's like, what a good venue.
It is. And it's haunted.
Yeah. But like, it's just what a great venue. And just the way you walk out, it's just like...
It's like a tiny arena.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
It's
such a cool show.
Yeah.
I had like moments of that flash a lot.
We need to go back there.
Yeah. So thanks for coming to that gig.
Yeah.
For our most memorable record.
Yeah, and why?
I mean, I always say Pioneer just because of all of the chaos.
So we should probably pick something different than just because we always talk about that.
I know. I mean, it was crazy.
It was crazy.
So it took a long time.
Yeah.
But I would say the new one.
Yeah.
Because of how beautiful it was to where we were.
Yeah. Like, thinking back on it now, it's even more insane that, like, we somehow were able to record a record. And, like, what our view was every day, like, it was insane. It was so pretty. Like,
the first like week and a half we were there, it was like the whales were going up north or whatever. I don't know where, or maybe they're going. I don't know where they. What do whales do in the early winter?
They fucking go.
They go somewhere.
Yeah.
But wherever they were going, I would see them go there every morning, and it was awesome. It was like, wait, when do you see whales?
Yeah.
Especially when you're in a studio, if you can call it that.
Yeah.
I guess there was recording gear. It was a studio.
Yeah, it was a studio.
Yeah. I mean, it was amazing. And then like you remember the bathroom upstairs, and they had a big window, so you'd go to the bathroom and you poop, and then there'd just be the ocean.
Yeah, there was a hot tub out like on the cliff, basically, like overlooking the ocean, and
wake up in the morning and listen to some Bob Dylan in the hot tub. I did that often.
Yeah, I think it was just that was really like. We had figured out how we want to make records, and like, we had kind of experimented on American Candy, and we knew really what to do this time. And so it ended up like working out really well. And
I think we were really confident too. I think that's the most confident we've ever been, because one, we had all our own gear and we'd done it before, and then two, the songs felt like important in like what we were trying to do.
Yep.
So confidence is makes things easier.
Yeah, and it was very challenging before getting into the studio, like when the songs were being written and like deconstructing the songs and stuff. And then once we got to that point, like once I tracked my drums before we went to the house, you know, we had felt really good about where the songs were at. So then it was like, you know, there were like challenging times actually in the studio, but yeah, I mean, we were just so pumped on the songs, and I mean, I just remember we'd sit up at night and listen back to them really loud, and everybody. It just felt like this energy that you can hear in the record. That
yeah, I mean, me and John slept in the tracking room, which was like there was windows all around us, and I slept on the couch, and he slept on a blew up mattress on the floor, and we'd have the window open every night, and you just hear.
Where did I sleep?
You slept on the couch near the stairs.
Oh yeah,
in a little like tiny couch.
Yeah.
But you just hear the waves all night, and it was awesome. That was the best time recording.
Yeah.
I don't know how we'll beat that.
If there's any bands out there, quit being dumb. Quit blowing your money on apartments and recording studios, and rent cool houses in really cool places. It's cheaper, and it's a trillion times way more fun.
Yeah.
So
that's for the bands.
Yeah.
All the bands listen.
There's so many of them right now. It's crazy. But yeah.
Cool.
Thanks. Hey.
Well, thank you everyone.
Thank you. Thanks for listening to the first Q&A episode.
Yeah,
of the 8123 podcast.
We'll probably do more. I mean, we'll definitely do more of these, but maybe we'll do more questions
next time. Yeah,
next time. But if you do have questions
and you want to
call in to this number. It's 481-267-8123.
Yeah,
and then leave us a voicemail with your name and the question you'd like to ask, and ask some juicy ones, man.
Yeah, do it.
Someone asked us about what kind of weed we smoke, and you are asking the wrong homies.
Yeah, we don't smoke weed, so sorry. Sweet. Well, yeah,
someday.
We'll be back in a couple days with another interview with somebody that plays a musical instrument out of their mouth or out of their hands.
True. Well, thank you guys.
Later.
Peace. Oh, this podcast is brought to you by Skype.
Yeah. No Skype was used during the making of this podcast. It was Google Voice.
But it's brought to you by Skype.
See you
Thank
guys.
you.